Hi everyone, this is Emergency Special Needs Homeschooling, and today we're going to be discussing coronavirus and specifically how you can help your child cope with what's going on in the world right now. Once again, my name is Rebecca. I'm with AT for Kids. We're the Assistive Technology Center at Little Tennessee Valley Educational Cooperative in Loudon, Tennessee, and you can find us at atforkids.com. Before I get going, once again, I just want to check in with you, or actually make sure you're checking in with yourself. Make sure each day you're getting out, breathing some fresh air, taking some deep breaths, getting in the sun, staying connected to friends and family in the best ways you can, and doing something kind for yourself, whatever that is. Just do the best you can, let the rough side drag, and I promise you've got this. It's going to be all right. So coronavirus, it's all we're hearing about. It might be microscopic in size, but the ramifications are huge. And there are specific things as a parent of a special needs child now suddenly thrown into homeschooling that you're going to need to be aware of. First of all, your routine has just been thrown out the window. Unexpectedly, your child is no longer going to school, seeing friends and family. They're not seeing any stay-at-home therapists that they've been seeing or going to their favorite places. All of this can cause sadness, confusion, anger, or anxiety. Right now, we're all supposed to be social distancing, but your child is probably used to being around people all day at school, being able to tap them on the shoulder, give them a high five, hold hands, or a great big hug. But now, even if they're around people, they can't be physically close to them. They can't touch them. And if someone stands far away from them or refuses to give them a hug, it might hurt their feelings. And not that you weren't teaching them to wash their hands before, but hygiene has become the focus of our daily lives. They might be having some anxiety about washing their hands enough, or maybe accidentally touching their face. They might get angry with you if they don't think you're doing it correctly or enough, or angry at a sibling if they think maybe they're not following the rules correctly. And don't forget, they are picking up on all of your stress and anxiety, even if you're doing the best you can to keep it under control around them. All of these factors can lead to some very strong emotions that they're feeling that have absolutely nowhere to go. And that can lead to some very negative behaviors. So what can you do? You can help them understand what's going on with coronavirus at their developmental level. And even if you're not an expert in special education, I promise you are the world's leading expert on your child. And you know if they're the type that's like a little professor who wants to know all of the interesting scientific details, or if they just want a very simple story in plain language that addresses how they're feeling. So you can read books, watch videos, sing songs about germs and hand washing. You can read or watch social stories about coping with the virus. A lot of social stories now are also on YouTube, so you also have a video option for social stories, not just reading them. And if you're not familiar with what those are, they're individualized stories used to describe a situation or a concept in a reassuring manner that's easy for them to understand. Another thing you can do is stick to the schedule. Stick to the usual routines as much as possible, even the little things. So if every morning you used to get them out of bed and walk straight to the bathroom and you would hand them their toothbrush and hand them their toothpaste, keep doing that. And of course, there is an all new schedule and routine right now that you are staying at home most of the time. So try to stick to that schedule as consistently as possible. Just make sure the schedule is something that works for you and your family. There are 2 videos where I go over how to create and implement a visual schedule. So watch those videos and try your best to use the visual schedule every day. And coping strategies. Your child, you can't just tell your child, don't have a fit, don't cry, scream, and hit, or have a meltdown, you need to give them something they can do when they're feeling overwhelmed. And also, you should probably be thinking about this for yourself too. What are some things you can do when you're feeling a little overwhelmed? You can create a choice board for them of things that they can do when they're feeling frustrated. Things like taking 3 deep breaths, listening to music, squeezing a stress ball, or jumping on a trampoline. Whatever they enjoy doing that calms them down. And this is an example of a choice board. When I'm feeling frustrated, I can, and it gives them lots of choices so they can pick something they can do instead of having the behaviors that you're not looking for. Sometimes we all just need a break. So you can give your child a special break card at the beginning of the day, and they can use it whenever they need to, no questions asked. Maybe you should make one for yourself too. There are also mindfulness apps that are specifically made for kids that can help them learn how to focus and calm their bodies down. So resources for all of the things that I mentioned, the apps, choice boards, social stories, books, they're all going to be in the description and on our website at atforkids.com. So your homework is just to find the best resources for you to help explain coronavirus to your child and coping strategies that will help them. And remember, you're doing the best you can with what you have in a very difficult situation. You're doing great, and I promise you've got this. Once again, I'm Rebecca at AT for Kids, and we're the Assistive Technology Center at Little Tennessee Valley Educational Cooperative, and you can find us at atforkids.com. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.